Welcome to a brand new week and opportunity to live our best lives. Welcome to Daily Dose of Love. Today, we're going to discuss how our choice moments help us choose love as a thoughtful response. Information comes into our brain from our environment through our five senses: hearing, taste, touch, smell, and sound. Our choice moment is the space between what's happening and our response. It's called choice moment because as humans, our superpower is in our ability to choose from moment to moment how we respond. And we can respond in one of two ways, either by reacting or by thoughtfully responding. When we thoughtfully respond with love, for instance, with courage, gratitude, forgiveness, or compassion in action, the 4 pillars of the Choose Love formula, we are in our full power, have a sense of control, and are creating the life that we want. The flip side is going through life simply reacting to our environment. Studies show almost 50% of what we do is on autopilot each day. When asked, 96% of individuals said they lived on autopilot. Autopilot doesn't enable us to create the life we want. Thoughtful response through our choice moments and responding with love enables us to create the life we want, rather than just react out of habit or memory. One of my favorite quotes is from Viktor Frankl. Viktor spent years in concentration camps in the worst conditions and, like those in prison with him, lost everything, including his family, material possessions. He was beaten and tortured, starved, and stripped of his dignity. Viktor was a neurologist and psychologist, and he used the time in the extermination camps as an experiment that later became his book, Man's Search for Meaning. Great book. Put it on your reading list. His research in the camps found that even in the worst conditions, people had a choice. Those that chose love survived better and even longer. Here are 2 of my favorite quotes. Between stimulus and response, there's a space. In that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth and freedom. Here he's saying that in between what's happening in our environment and our response, there's a space where we can choose, and depending on our choice of love or fear lies our personal power. This is the choice moment. He talks about the power of choice as well in this quote: "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." He's saying here that everything we do is a choice. If we take responsibility for our thoughts, feelings, and actions, where we are right now, we have the power to affect positive change. So we're either reacting to what's going on, or we get into our choice moment and thoughtfully respond to create the life we want. Here's our lessons to life activity. Write choice moment in capital letters in your Choose Love journal. Think about situations that occur each day where you have a habit of reacting. List these. Now, start with number 1. The first choice. Reflect on how you will use self-awareness and the choice moment to make a heroic choice of love going forward in that situation. Practice on paper. Set up the situation and going through the motion of pausing, getting curious, and then what your thoughtful response will look like. Remember, every response we have is a choice. That is our superpower as human beings. And thank you for choosing love.